Hey everyone, welcome back to the workshop. Artisan Pirate here, and in today's fun scroll saw project video, I have a beautiful springtime design by Steve Good. I've already got the pattern printed out, prepped, and attached to the material with clear packing tape, and here is all of the material we'll be using in today's project. Keep in mind, it's one of Steve's newer pattern offerings in case you guys would like to go in the catalog and download it and try it for yourselves out in your garage or workshops. As I said, all of the material for today's project is here, and I feel it would be a great jump into springtime project. Spring is fast approaching here in 2025. The days will get milder, the days will get longer, and of course the days will get nicer to where if you want to, you can get out and do some outdoor activities without having to bundle up from the winter cold. Really cool design here that's going to depict some beautiful flowers in a flower pot, and the main bulk of the scroll saw work here is going to comprise of 1/4 inch material, but I'm going to go on stack cut and make 2 of the design. You guys know that I like to take advantage of stack cutting whenever possible to make multiples of projects and also give support to some of those fragile details we will cut out over at the scroll saw. But the main bulk of the scroll saw work, as I said, depicts some beautiful flowers here in a nice flower pot, and again we're going to stack cut these out of 1/4 inch material, and then there's 2 additional pieces we will be cutting out that make up the thickness and depth of the flower pot itself. Keep in mind, Steve suggests 3/4 inch material for these pieces, but the material that I'm using here is a little less than 3/4 inches in thickness, and it's a material that I've never, to my knowledge, worked at over on a scroll saw with, so I'm eager to see how it's going to cut and react to working at a scroll saw. The 2 pieces here are mesquite, and these were given to me by my buddy Jerry. They were offcuts of his from a previous project. He sent me a picture of them. He's like, I'm going to throw these pieces out, and I said no, I would take them, so he gave them to me. Again, to my knowledge, I've never scrolled this material out over on the scroll saw, but you have the back of the flower pot, and then you have the front of the flower pot that has a nice little hummingbird perched on the side there, and the hummingbird does have a little bit of veining work that we will do at the scroll saw, and you guys know how we tackle veining work at the scroll saw. We just go into that dark line there, following it as close as we can, and then we will back the scroll saw blade out while it's still running to make a nice line of visual on a scroll saw project. But once everything is cut out, the front will go here, and then the back, of course, will go here to give the project a nice 3D effect, and because of the thickness of the project, it will be able to freestand on a shelf, desk, or countertop. And I think this project would be a great gift to make to someone who has a natural green thumb, that likes to have a garden year after year every time springtime rolls around, or if they just like flowers and decorating with flowers and floral decor in general. And since everything is pretty much prepped and prepared, let's move the camera now so we can drill all the pilot holes and get started. And over here on the workbench, we are taking the Seiko scroller's drill to drill out all of the pilot holes for internal cutting. And there is several small internal cuts on this project, and you will note that I have a backer board behind the scroll saw work to prevent blowout of the pilot holes on the reverse side. But after all of the pilot holes are drilled, we will head over to the Rikon scroll saw here to begin scrolling, and I will begin with some of the smaller internal cuts, as is tradition with most scroll saw woodworking projects. For all of the scrolling on today's project, I'll be using a number 5 Ultra reverse tooth blade, and it will cut through all of the material in today's project exceptionally well. For this portion, we are stack cutting through 2 pieces of 1/4 inch material, which make up the main bulk of the scroll saw work, and I always like to take advantage of stack cutting whenever possible to not only make multiples of projects, but to also offer support to some of those fragile areas you cut out on the internal cuts. If you guys would like to try this pattern, it's available as a free pattern download over at Steve Good's scrollsawworkshop.blogspot.com website over in his free pattern catalog. And over here at the close-up view, you guys can see me working on the center of the flower heads, and it's just a series of small circles, and you could alternatively use a larger drill bit to drill out these pilot holes, but I wanted to cut them out to show you guys the process here. And with cuts like this, sometimes it feels like it takes longer to rethread the blade through the pilot hole and retension the blade than it does to do the actual internal cut, if that makes any sense. But we are now working our way through, and we are doing the final internal cut here, I believe. But once we come back around to the pilot hole, we can remove the waste wood as well as retension the blade and begin the long outside perimeter cut, which will release the flowers in the flower pot from the waste wood. Of course, I'm taking my time and letting the blade do the work, and I'm being as loyal as I can be to the cut line. If you guys like what you're seeing, I would highly encourage you to subscribe to my channel and also follow me across all my social media feeds under the Artisan Pirate name. I'd really appreciate the support. But we are coming around here about to finish this part of the scroll saw work. And that's the main bulk of the work, but we still have to cut out the front and back of the flower pot, which, as I said in the beginning, is mesquite material. And again, to my knowledge, I had never cut this out over on the scroll saw, but it did scroll exceptionally well. It just did have a lot of little chip outs on it, so just be aware of that if you have never used mesquite over on the scroll saw. But I will come around here. Again, just taking my time and letting the blade do the work. And then we will cut out the back piece here, which is fairly simple and straightforward to cut out. But then all of the scroll saw work will be complete, and we can head over to the workbench and remove all the pieces from the waste wood, and we will get our first visual of what the finished project will look like. And again, we stack cut the flower portions, but now it will be time for sanding. And we will sand everything, front and back side, with 180 grit Klingspor woodworking shop sandpaper and the vibrating palm sander here. And I'll be very careful so I don't break or chip anything away. And then it will be time to add splashes of color. So we will be using 2 shades of Minwax wood stain here. I'm going to use a lighter shade for the 1/4 inch bulk of the scroll saw work here. And once everything is stained, I'll wipe away the excess. And I did accidentally break one of the leaves off, so I had to fix that off screen with some CA glue and activator. But I stained the front and back portions of the flower pot a darker Minwax wood stain, and I wish I hadn't done this because it came out entirely too dark for my liking. But I set everything aside to dry, and once it was dry and I had repaired that little leaf, it was time to begin the assembly with more medium grade CA glue and activator. And the CA glue basically dries and cures instantly, but I still like to set the piece aside for around 5 minutes to make sure that that glue has completely cured and bonded. But then it will be time for finishing, and for finishing I will use several coats of Rust-Oleum clear gloss. And I set it by the shop door for ventilation to apply the clear coat, and once that had dried, the project was complete. And here we have the completed springtime flowers and flower pot design, cut out completely over on the scroll saw from start to finish, and it finished up beautifully with some nice and crisp details and visuals in it. Thank you, Steve Good, for another fantastic design from your pattern catalog. Once again, it's one of his newer pattern designs if you guys would like to go and download it and try it for yourselves out in your garage or workshop. But we have a lot of cute visuals in this design here. We have the springtime flowers, we have the hummingbird looking like he's coming in for a landing, and then you have the flower pot itself. It took me around 45 minutes to an hour to scroll the project out completely from start to finish. There is some very fragile and delicate cuts in this project, so I did what I always do, and I took my time and I let the blade do the work, and I was as loyal real as I could be to the cut line, especially with some of the smaller cuts up at the top of the flowery heads there. With those small cuts, sometimes it seems like it takes longer to rethread the blade through the pilot hole and retension the scroll saw blade than it does to do the actual bit of scroll saw work. And the project also has some of those fine V cuts in it, and you guys know how I achieve those over at the scroll saw. I'll go in one side of the V, and then I'll back the scroll saw blade out, and then I'll cut into the waste wood and go into the other side of the V. That way I can taper the V point down to as fine as the pattern calls for. But that is how I achieve those V cuts. But again, everything came out nice and crisp here. I finished it in a standard rustic finishing way, and I'll be the first to admit I do not like how this project finished up visually. The scroll saw work is beautiful, but I just do not like how I finished it in today's video. Your guys' opinion may differ slightly, but I wish I hadn't used the darker stain here and used just one overall stain to stain everything to allow the natural grains and textures of the material to pop. But I did stain the project with a light Minwax wood stain for the main bulk of the scroll saw work, and that allowed the natural grains and textures of the 1/4 inch plywood to shine through. And then I stained the front and back pieces a darker Minwax wood stain, and that is what I'm not happy with. I do not like how dark everything came out, like the hummingbird and flower pot here. And off camera I did go around and I stained the border of that 1/4 inch material to the best of my abilities, a sandwich between the two thicker pieces there. And speaking of the thicker pieces, that is mesquite, and to my knowledge I had never scrolled that over on the scroll saw, and I am going to report that it scrolled very well over on the scroll saw, but it did have a lot of chip out. So please keep that in mind if you have never scrolled that material over on the scroll saw. But I'm thankful that I can now have an opinion of it for working with it over at the scroll saw. But again, finished it in a standard rustic finishing way, and I gave it a finish of several coats of Rust-Oleum clear gloss to give it a nice glossy sheen and protection for years to come. You can see the gloss reflected there in the light of the shop. But really, really cool. As with all scroll saw woodworking projects, there's several different ways to finish this. You could finish it in one uniform color like I wished I had have done if I'd have known going forward how it would look when I finished up. But again, you can't go back in time to change that. But you can also cut this out of exotic or hardwoods to let those natural grains, textures, and colors shine through. And if you're good with acrylic craft paints, you could of course go in here and paint everything to make it look as lifelike as possible. The flowers, the greenery, the hummingbird, and the flower pot itself. And there's other options with this project. If you cut it out of lighter materials, say pine or maple, and you have access to maybe a laser engraver or something like that, you could go into the flower pot face here and engrave a nice jump into spring quote, an Easter quote. You know, Easter goes hand in hand with the beginning of the springtime and everything. And because of the thickness of the project, it can easily freestand of its own accord on a shelf, desk, or countertop to be proudly displayed. But if you wanted to go the extra mile, you could of course make a nice decorative base for it as well. But I feel this would be a great project to make and give to someone that might like flowers or love floral decor and things like that, but might not be able to have actual live plants in their household or workplace or things like that, you know. So it might make a great heartfelt gift for someone who really loves flowers. I know my mom has a lot of plants in her kitchen, and it's always cool to see them grow and evolve and just branch out and bloom every season. But really, really cool. Hope you guys agree with me that this is a great jump into spring project for 2025. And because we stack cut, I do have another piece of the main bulk of the scroll saw work that I can finish in my leisure time, behind the scenes, so to speak, or even pass it along to a fellow woodworker to let them finish it in their own creative ways. But a really cool design here, and I had a lot of fun bringing it to life. Again, I'm just not happy with how it finished up visually. Again, your guys' opinion may differ. But anyway, I had a lot of fun in today's video, and I hope you guys in some way, shape, or form picked up a tip, trick, or tidbit along the way. But really cool design. That's about all for this one. If you're new to the channel, hopefully you'll click that subscribe button and follow me across all my social media feeds under the Artisan Pirate name. As always, links to contact me as well as all my social media feeds will always be linked down in the description box below these videos. That's about all for this one, and remember guys, if I can make it or do it, so can you guys. I'm the Artisan Pirate. Take care, and I'll see you guys real soon.